So before I go through all the stuff that I grinded out, I want to kind of revisit a thought that I had very early on when I started playing this. Do you think Sony is just re-releasing Patapon stuff to spite Ratatan? Since that's coming out, like, soon. So now Sony's like, oh, well, Patapon 3, and you can play Patapon 1 and 2 on the Nintendo Switch and on Steam. Like, it just seems weird. It doesn't seem like something that Sony would have done otherwise. Maybe I'm just a bit too much of a conspiracy theorist. Anyways, check it out. Uber got the, I think, default sword for the class, which is pretty neat. Also, level 20, we got damage plus. So just big damage all around. Also, the sword we got is a great sword, so not a great blade. And we have stamina, because I really don't know what else to put on, really. As far as our, like... We have, like, knockback. I think the sword itself does good knockback. I guess a stagger plus wouldn't be awful. I feel like a cornered rat, honestly, is... I mean, it could... You know, stamina plus 1 is whatever. Cornered rat will do. Stagger plus, change equipment. Reach 125, not bad on that. Taun is gonna try to do stagger. I decided not to use the straw hat because it does feel almost a bit too cheesy now that I kind of think about it, just how much that ups it. But we still have a stagger rate of like 131, which is not bad at all. As you can see, we have a really high critical hit rate. More on that later. Chen is just, you know, he can do stuff. I don't really... The main thing I have with him is ice to hopefully resist fire. And I decided to use the Canoga Bang instead of the archer, because I noticed when I tried to go through before, you might have realized I was gonna try stuff. I did also level up people. I noticed that Alosan kind of kept hitting the ceiling, so my options, I think, were somewhat limited to Magic Man, to the Horn Fellas, or Canoga Bang, which I think will do a better job at least getting rid of some debris that's in the way while we fight stuff. Now, the main thing is, so like class skills. Set skills, I don't know. We have some amount of critical, I believe. So yeah, we boosted that a little bit. I need to stop looking at that. That's not what I'm doing right now. Weapon plus for just general damage, fire resistance, obviously because of where we're going. You just have some shield boost so you can be chunkier in case we need you to survive. I think resistance overall is better than the weight. I could be wrong on that. Generally, though, just not being knocked back at all seems like a better option. Damage plus on you as well, and got stamina. You're basically just survival champ, is what you are. You are using a lance, so you have big lance damage, and that stagger plus to help a bit. Obviously, equipment-wise, I use stagger lance. From what I could tell, it seems like they still throw multiple lances, which is why stagger lance is the better option, because it's stagger lance. And obviously we want stagger. And then we showed you. Basically, I just don't have enough like skills to use right now. Some of this is just kind of here for the sake of it. Class skill, on the other hand, we did get a laser, and I started using a laser. It's okay. I think I'm using the howitzer specifically because it seems like it would work for everything. Outside of that, I don't think there was really anything else special. I've been trying to get this maxed out. And I did max out energy fields, which is, you know, good. Obviously with Uber as well. Now, Taun, on the other hand. Taun's beefed. So we have our 4 spears. I maxed out Backbone. And now you just have that. Kinokion Spirit gives you a welcome bonus of plus 50 critical rate, which is why that's so damn high. And then I was trying to get Giddy Up to max. It's definitely, I think, the least important out of all the ones that we can get, but, I mean, you might as well, right? Beef them to the max. I believe also our Chariot itself is a critical hit one, right? Yeah, critical boost. So that having a extra plus probably affects that greatly. And, no, set skill. Similarly, class skill, haven't really upped Zapper, but we also get Backbone on Grinber, which is useful. I don't know if I want to try to level this up. Obviously, I would have to max some stuff up, and maxing out the Kinokion Spirit was a bit of a drag. I'm kind of at the point where I'm not sure how much I want to really grind class skills, because some of them don't seem worth it. I even looked up some, like Pengu here. Most of him are related to his Ice Wall. This, when destroyed, we make a freeze trap, which is kind of nice with Ice Wall. I wasn't done. But I believe, like, 2 more of these are Ice Wall related, and then one of them gives you a heal boost, which would be nice. The heal boost would be nice. I don't know if I really care enough about Ice Wall to boost that up. I do, I guess, want Jamps up. I think Jamps is a great option. Just for what we're doing right now, I'm not really sure about. And then Magic Man, might be able to grind up the Thunderific, but I don't know if I really like Thunderific, because it seems like it strikes, like, random spots. But, you know, I'll do what I can, but I'm kind of in a really good spot right now. Mainly, I just want to, I guess, level this up fully. Hero also has that going, but it's taken a little bit longer because we were behind. Zapper would be great, but I need to, like, focus more on that. And then again, I could do that with Jamps as well. So, I don't know. I was thinking of different options. I need to kind of dial it back and explain why the grind specifically was for this. I went to do the level again just to see how it would kind of work out. And, one, we can't go back to those previous floors at all. It just automatically gets us to floor 4, which is fine. But what wasn't fine was that firewall before the door kept burning everyone, and we died, and it was tragic and annoying. That's kind of where I was thinking the options that I would have had would have been, like, I could have, I guess, leveled up Yumiyacha, but I'm not really a fan. Their Uber mode is just shooting arrows up in the sky and they land, but I find that they overshoot. It would have worked for the wall, but, you know, I don't want to do that. Pico Rider would have been a good option, again, because we just attack from a distance. I could have also gone Can Assault, but I still kind of don't want to do a charge attack with Uber modes. I guess Yarada. You know, there's options, but I was thinking very specifically that with Backbone, Uber and Ton would be able to just do normal attacks to get through it. I gave Chin the ice resistance to hopefully, not resistance for ice, but the ice stuff to resist fire, because he's gonna run in and hopefully he won't start burning. Hopefully Khan stays behind, but basically I just thought that would be a good way to get through. So with all of that being said, not there. I went there to try to grind the running. I don't know if I ever mentioned it before, but I did do a lot of the interrupt the beat, because you can kind of like double up on skills quicker. So like for not even that one either. Where am I? This one. Mainly for the Tondenga skill and for the Pico Rider skill, it's for just marching. So it's mainly just the input of the march command triggers like an experience gain. So if you interrupt it when you're like waiting to do the next command, it kind of saves on time. And I was kind of just doing that forever. But yeah, you know, the grind sucks, and it always sucks, but I I got a good amount done. And I think we're gonna be strong and powerful. I haven't actually tried to use this setup on the second floor. So hopefully it works, or else I don't know what else I have option-wise. The fire. I do know we are strong enough to break through a door real quick, which is a more important thing. And relatively good damage. I do find, goofed up, shouldn't have talked. Can I go bang? Pretty, fragile. So trying to kind of avoid getting hit by a rock. Seems smart. It is really nice, though, not having to charge for the move. Because that particularly sucks in relations to... he took the hit well enough. I mean... everyone's kind of taking hits well enough. Health potion's pretty nice. So even without, like, cheesing the stagger too much... I screwed up. Even without cheesing the stagger too much, since I'm not using the straw hat... just using like the basic stuff that we have, we are pretty strong. And I think basically, I mentioned it before, like the pig is very powerful, very cool. But, with enough grinding, everything just kind of becomes powerful and strong. Like, look at that. Just, like, chunking at health. I'm curious to see how this goes with the Grim Reaper. I think the biggest problem we're gonna have with that is just the status ailments. Which honestly won't be a big deal, because all we have to really do is party and be good. But yeah, pretty good. Pretty strong. I don't really know how much Cannon Go Bang is pulling weight-wise. I do believe the Chariot is doing a lot of damage. I think I mentioned it before that I wasn't positive, but I'm pretty sure that on the stat screen, it doesn't take into account the fact that we're throwing, like, what is it, 4 or 5 lances? 4, I think. 5, maybe. It might have been 5, because it goes from 2, 3, 4, 5. The fact that we're throwing 5 lances, I don't think it takes that into account, so the stats it's showing is, like, the stats for 1 lance. So, you know, that times 5 is big damage, plus the fact that we have a 200% critical hit rate, I'd say is pretty high. I don't really know exactly what critical hit rate does. I would only assume that it probably gives you the, like, max damage output compared to, like, low balling. So let's see if this works out. So before the grind, this was kind of where I was screwed. But as you can see, because of backbone, we were just kind of able to eat that. Also, Uber is just really strong, so he's able to one-shot doors by himself, which is nice. Oh, that damage. I think we're good. Stop coming closer. I wasn't sure if brute forcing was the smart move, but it seems like it worked out. I also wouldn't be surprised if there's more firewalls like that one. So having complete immunity to fire while we're running was a smart call. Definitely works too that Hero has a farther distance on how far he'll go to run to an enemy. If you can count a door as an enemy. Force. He's a baby Cyclops. Firewalls nowhere. Grim Reaper's being a bitch, but Grimber being able to jump in the air works really well. Okay, big Grim Reaper somewhere. More firewalls. Yep. Imagine the stress. I think the first time I came here, I probably just got really lucky. Everyone made it pretty well. The first time I came here, I probably got really lucky with who was able to bust through the wall prior. So I don't think I had a lot of fire resistance on at that time. chest. Yeah, brute forcing works out pretty well. I think the worst part with Grinbur is just the fact that he, like, jumps in and takes the hit from, like, projectiles. I guess it kind of works defensively, though. Makes me kind of wonder if this setup would have worked great for the super weapon, considering that took like 5 years for me to beat. I didn't beat that. That's what I get for not having a good timing. I guess we're done. We didn't get any bonus keys though. The key system in this is weird. Like, I don't really get it because you tend to just get a key for beating the level. I don't know if it's just a way to, like, make it so you can't bypass beating, like, the boss on the floor. I don't remember. I got keys from the, training ground too, which is weird. Archfiend of Restraint lords over the deepest chamber of the labyrinth. Prepare to face a mighty boss. I wonder who this is going to be. I know it's not the spider, because I did get a spider encounter out in the wild. So what other bosses are there? There's the crab. Maybe it's crab? I can't really think of anything else, honestly. And we still have, like, 2 more of these areas to go. Beep, 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 beep. Wiggle, wiggle. Awaken, Quakina, Mountain Queen. Become my claws and slice the Patapons to ribbons. Oh, also the Sandworm. We still haven't seen Sandworm. Oh, where did she crawl off to? This might be Sandworm if she's in the ground. Oh, nope, it was Crab. Oh, there you are. I forgot it digs. It's not gonna dig me because I'm powerful. It's over now. Uh-oh, we staggering? Broke a leg, too. Oh, no. See, we don't even need the straw hat. I'd imagine 5 projectiles with a 130 chance. Staggered chance probably leads to good things. That was sad. Did I overgrind? Maybe. I mean, class skills really do a lot. At the very least, it made it worth it to do the grind. But I don't know how much energy I have to, like, grind for a class that I'm probably not going to use too much. Like, I don't really want to build up the like, tree monk. Because that's... all that amounts to is, like, oh, your structures are stronger. How often do I have to worry about that? I mean, maybe at a versus mode, I'll have to worry about it. I don't know. I mean, that's what I get for not doing the Destructo Robopon one. Oh, I thought we were past the gate. My bad. But that felt pretty good. We basically didn't see the firewall that was chasing us at all, which is pretty awesome. Deathringer 5. Staff. Some good. Oh! Axe of Hanbu. I think someone's gonna like that. I think, like, realistically, it would be great to have Hero be able to do the Chariot class here. I forgot what it's called. But, again, it just takes so long, and I already grinded it once. I don't want to grind it a second time. I also, still like the safety of having 2 shield class characters, just in case. So that's kind of why I'm not... I think I'm not going to do much there. Ooh. Naughty Fins! Who are you? Oh, dear Uber. How could you leave without me? You should have just came with us, girl. Uh-oh, she's poking around for her memory. Sonarchy! Sonarchy! Bring yourself over here. What are we missing? Sloth and Envy, right? I'm gonna assume a snake is envious. Oh, Sonarchy was always here. What is it, Papa? Can't you see I'm busy? He's your Papa? Papa? Oh, stop that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's Miss Covetous. Oh, okay. Miss Covetous. Covet, envy, yeah. Miss Covetous. That's too funny. My poor bat boy. I spent so much time preening myself. I neglected to love you, and the shock split your personality. What? The boy's heart is confused. My gender is unglued. Don't think of it as rude, because it's all about the mood. Did you rhyme everything else? Arg, put our issues on display, eh? Yeek, how dare you talk back to me? Just get to the point. You're the one who called me over. Yes, that's right. That little naughty Finn, she could cause problems. What do you plan to do? Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about there. It's completely under control. Goodbye, I guess. Oh, you're back. Oh my, how wicked, my little love buns. Is it your son, or are you guys married? What is going on? Don't call me that. I'm so confused. They also like to fade around. I'm a little scared of a enemy that also has a cannon. But hey, we did it. We beat it. We're good. Shazam! Things are happening more quickly than expected. Is this the end of the world? No, about Naughty Fins. I wonder if there is a way to save the dear girl. Perhaps there may still be a way. That's what he said. But sadly, the answer is unclear, even to me. I like legit have no idea who Naughty Fins is supposed to be. I guess I don't remember the characters well. Would it be a minigame person? That seems silly. I still don't think there's any reason to look at these. I also probably... I did have to, dismantle a lot of gear, because I did start to get a little too much. As you can see, I have many the money now. Which I could just actually buy material, I guess. At least if it seems rare enough. Okay, we are good. What, does it look like we're gonna have to face next? God, more fire, it seems like. Like half a lazy demon. Okay, obviously Sloth then, instead of Covetous. I guess technically the desert wasn't exactly too fire-based, but the mass jungle was a bit too much fire. Okay, let's maybe switch who I'm playing as. Also read what it has to say about the place. This ancient demon once arose from the depths of the earth to conquer the universe, but was defeated and banished to the underworld. The volcanic vents are linked to the darkest of realms, deep in the underworld. Thanks. An eerie ritual is being carried out not far from the underworld in the volcano zone, home of the Archfiend of Adamants. Adamants. I don't know why I said like Adamants. Save the helpless star and you shall be granted good fortune. Another star? Also, I like that like volcano tower over there. World's first Hoshipon convention. Okay. Whatever that means. Who do I want to switch to? Also, we're at like a pretty good level range on that. I could try to continue to, level up Pico Rider, I guess. I need to level up the other horse to get another, like, a better lance attack up. How good is my stagger? If I change this to this, it's gonna be 131. Yeah, that could be good. And let's, again, try not to use that too much. We'll switch you to a ice helm. I'm actually thinking maybe we won't worry about the lance attack and we'll give you that stamina boost. You, let's have be... Oh, right, I also got a big stick with... Big stick with Wu Yari, which is pretty cool. Can Assault has no defense. I don't know how helpful Can Assault will be. I kind of want to level up someone that's closer to the correct level. What does this do? Dignified looking axe designed for the undignified purpose of dealing excruciating pain. One powerful blow is enough to blast foes out of sight, or at least cause great stagger. Oh, I love great... Oh god, look at that stagger rate. Hold up. That's a bit extreme. Let's get you that one. I do think you might have stagger plus on. Okay, yeah, you had stagger plus on. Rain and Big Fish I think will be good if there's going to be a lot of fire related. As you can see, I leveled like everything up except for the fist guys because they just don't seem that worth it. Maybe we'll try shielding just in case. Although my damage output's probably not. Let's go with Miamzar instead. I don't really have any other options for you that would be worthwhile. Guess we can give you Cornered Rat just in case. A bit of a problem is we are not going to have that much defense, and then I mentioned it before, but let's just get Jamps to level up a bit more. I believe you have an alright crit rate, and 99's not great, but that's okay. I don't really want the Ice Horn. I think I just need to do, like, normal attacks right now. Ice Horn, I guess, wouldn't be a terrible idea. Alright, we'll let you have that. I do... Fire resist. Oh, at some point I got poison resist. I didn't even realize. I wonder if I should actually level up Pingu just to see if I can get, like, an anti-burn or something, if that's what all of your things are. Well, this might not succeed, but we have a backup plan, right?